ahead and jump right into this. I want to really break this thing down. I want to encourage all the guests to really pull in here. It's a 2x2 peer-to-peer crowdfunding system. Once again, the emphasis is on systems because systems create predictability. What I love about this platform is mathematically predictable. So you're not going to take some money, throw it at a wall, and hope something sticks. You always receive 50%. And here's just 3 simple steps. So step number 1 is you register and you become an active donor. Now, when you register, it's going to trigger your own private decentralized digital wallet. Once again, it represents a $4.6 trillion opportunity in your pocket. Why is that? Because we're moving quickly towards a cashless society, whether you believe it or not. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. It's already happening over in China, different parts of Asia, and around the world. In fact, in China, they don't use cash or plastic. They use digital wallets. So you might as well get in the game and get ahead of the game, if you will, especially here in the States, okay? Become an active donor, okay? So for the sake of this example, let's say you donate $250, just for the sake of this example here. When you do that, 50% is going to go to your personal inviter. The other 50% is going to go to a teammate or a participant out in the field, okay? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to simply share this with many people as you know and love to identify at least 2 people who need more money than they have right now. And with everything that's going on around the world, I think we can agree we can find way more than 2 people. So let's say they do that, they register and become active donors. So now you're going to receive 50% of $250 times 2. So that's $125 times 2 directly deposited to your own private, decentralized digital wallet. So that's step number 2. Step number 3, simply coach those 2 or more to identify 2 or more people themselves who need more money than they have right now. So in this scenario here, number 1 brings in 2 people. So both number 1 and you would receive $125 times 2 directly deposited to your own private digital wallet. Same thing happens when number 2 brings in their 2. So in this scenario, you've been able to receive $750 directly deposited to your digital wallet from a one-time $250 donation. Now, when your 2x2 matrix is filled, or those 6 spots are filled, your donation center is considered full, all right? Now, from this moment forward, all the guests really pay close attention here. From this moment forward, everything I'm getting ready to share with you is unlike anything you've ever participated in the past, because the technology kicks in. It's the Mobius loop technology. So when your 2x2 matrix or those 6 spots gets filled, it clears and another one automatically opens. So once again, each and every time your donation center fills with 6 active donors, another one automatically reopens for you to receive another 6 donations without any additional effort or qualifications. The Mobius loop ensures you always follow your inviter and your team always follows you. So what do I mean by that? Remember these first 2 individuals that you introduced? Well, they got involved in this platform, not just for you, but for themselves and their causes. So they're going to go ahead and fill their 2x2 matrix or their 6 spots. The same thing is going to happen for them. It's going to close, and then it's going to reopen right back with you again for you to receive another $125 times 2 directly deposited to your own private, decentralized digital wallet. So it kind of looks like this in a nutshell. It's an infinity sign. The ants that you see here represents the flow of the donations in this ecosystem here. So what we're so excited about is that we're showing people how to take a one-time donation and turn it into thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions of dollars in donations received, okay? I'm going to break this thing down even further, so really pay attention here. You have your own private digital wallet. For the sake of this example, you make a one-time $250 donation, right? You share with a handful of people because if it makes sense to you, it's going to make sense to them. So you have 2 people, all right? They're going to do the exact same thing to identify 2 or more people each as well. So in this scenario, you receive $750 directly deposited to your digital wallet. So the Mobius loop says, hey, listen, if you want to receive another $750 in your digital wallet, you're going to have to redonate $250, okay? There's that infinity sign once again. Now, where does the $250 come from? We said it's a one-time donation. It comes from the $750 you've already received, leaving you $500 to the good. Now, here's where the self-driving economy kicks in. You're not manually redonating $250. Your decentralized digital wallet will do that for you. It will re-enter you back on those donation levels over and over again. So remember this, the Mobius loop ensures you always follow your inviter and your team always follows you. Well, those two individuals, your first two, they're going to go ahead and fill their 2x2 matrix. They're going to receive $750 in their digital wallet. Their digital wallet will automatically re-enter them back into that $250 donation level in Wheelhouse, and you're going to receive that over again. So everyone is receiving donations over and over again forever from a one-time donation. So we're creating an infinite funding machine for everyone. Now, your digital wallet can take that $500 and move you up to the $500 donation level. Or you can take that $500 and go ahead and put it towards your cause if you'd like. But we suggest that you don't do that because there's 8 donation levels, and we want you to be fully vested, if you will, to maximize this platform. So the $500, your digital wallet takes you up to the $500 donation level where you make a one-time donation. I want you to keep in mind, though, you are still cycling on the $250 donation level. That activity is still happening behind the scenes. You don't lose that through infinity. So now you make that one-time $500 donation, and then the two people that you had introduced, their digital wallet's going to leverage it and move them to the $500 donation level. And their two people each, their digital wallet's going to do the exact same thing. Now you receive $1,500 in donations directly deposited to your digital wallet. The same scenario, the Mobius Loop technology says, hey, listen, if you want to receive another $1,500 in donation, you're going to have to redonate $500 into that donation level or wheelhouse. There's the infinity sign again. Where does the $500 come from? It comes from the $1,500 you've already received, leaving you $1,000 to the good. The beautiful thing, once again, is that the Mobius Loop ensures you always follow your inviter and your team always follows you. So we're talking about essentially getting donations simultaneously on all of the different donation levels at the same time. So it looks like this here. There's 8 donation levels starting at the $25 all the way up to $4,000, okay? So on the $25 donation level, you receive 6 donations of 50% of 25, which is $12.50. So that equals $75. Your digital wallet will leverage that, re-enter you automatically back on the 25, and then place you on the $50 donation level, where you receive 6 donations of $25, which is 50% of $50. Your digital wallet will leverage that, re-enter you back on the 25 and the 50, and then automatically put you on the 150. And this is on autopilot. This is the self-driving economy that we're talking about here. So once you go all the way up there, and if you cycle just once a month on all 8 donation levels, that's $23,925 in donations received, or a little bit over $287,000 a year. Okay, that's powerful. But imagine if you cycled on all 8 donation levels 2 or 3 more times a month. Okay, what I love about what David's put in place is that there is no calibration. You can cycle every second, every minute, every hour, every day if you like. Okay, it's unlimited. So let me talk to you about how you can get started. Now, one of the things I want you to be rest assured, basically get in where you fit in, where you feel more comfortable. But based on our experience, we know that the best place to start, we call it the sweet spot, is the first 4 donation levels, which is $475. That's the 25, the 50, the 150, and the 250. So it's kind of like giving yourself a head start in a 100-meter race. You start at the 50-meter yard line. So if you want to get started and donate at the $250 level, you don't just donate $250, you donate $250, $150, $50, and $25. If you want to get started at the $150 donation level, you donate $150, $50, and the $25. Same thing if you want to get started at the $50, you donate $50 and the $25. I think you guys get my point. So in this scenario, you get started at the sweet spot. Share this with a handful of people, and 2 people decide to get started at the sweet spot with you, and then they share with a handful of people, and 2 people each or 4 decide to get started at the sweet spot with them. When your donation center gets filled, then you're receiving $1,425 in donations, okay? So this is what it looks like here, that head start I was talking about. So you have that $1,425, your digital wallet will leverage that, take $500 and automatically place you on the 500. Then it'll leverage that and place you on the 1,000, all the way up to all 8 donation levels, okay? So within our company, our whole goal in the immediate future is to have $1 billion moving through our ecosystem. And folks, I'm here to tell you that seems audacious, but we're going to make that happen. We are attracting the sharpest minds on the planet to this. I'm talking about professionals of all walks of life. When they look at this, it's as clear as water for them. So when you look at this, it's the white, the blue, and the purple. The white represents the $25 and the $250 donation level. The blue represents the $500 and $1,000 donation level. The purple represents the $2,000 and $4,000 donation level. The cars that you see in motion there are donations moving through the ecosystem. It's not people at work, it's money at work, okay? It's a self-driving economy. The other thing I want to really bring to your attention is you're looking at those infinity signs intertwined. What we're so excited about is that this is a financial superhighway that has no beginning nor no end, just like the infinity sign. And as more people join this ecosystem, it only expands and gets larger to facilitate the growth. There is no saturation point. So the reason why we're attracting so many people is because this is the greatest system on the planet right now, folks, because the person with the lowest skill set can win and win big with this one here. I've been involved in a lot of marketing online and offline. And to be honest with you, any leader will tell you, you want to see 100% of your people win. But to be honest, there was always a loophole. There was always a certain skill set that you had to have in order to make this thing really go. With this one here, the person with the lowest skill set can win and win big, okay? There's a lot of benefits to this deal. It's a one-time out-of-pocket donation, one time. Unlike network marketing, we have a monthly auto ship that becomes a monthly bill in the minds of the distributors. One-time out-of-pocket donation that you're able to leverage all the way up to all 8 donation levels. You're able to receive donations immediately and simultaneously. It's unlimited amount of donations that you can receive, and it's a global fundraising territory. This is legal on all continents on the planet. Everything is automated. Once you get locked and loaded, you just got to get into the self-driving car, if you will. Automated positioning, automated sending and receiving of your donations, automated re-entry, automated suspension and unsuspension, automated email sending. When you begin to experience those dings and notifications, it'll say great news in your name, such and such is going to send you $250, $500, $1,000, $2,000. It becomes very, very real in terms of the kind of lifestyle that you can start to lead with this phenomenal platform. Automatic history. All of the donations sent and received, deposited, is itemized. Every transaction is itemized and transparent right there in your back office. What you also get is your own state-of-the-art personalized co-op 50/50 crowdfunding site. That's $29.99 annually. It's very, very robust. You have a real-time dashboard back there where you're able to see your donation centers right there in Technicolor. We leave nothing to chance. It's very, very transparent. But your own decentralized private wallet. People, this is the game changer amongst game changers, because I can't emphasize this enough about the timing. It's the perfect storm. What digital wallets are going to do to the financial and banking industry is the same thing that Uber did to the taxi cab industry, or Airbnb did to the hospitality industry. I know all of you wish you were in the pole position and saw the vision of what these platforms are going to do. Platforms are changing the game because there's no friction when it comes to platforms anymore. And so it lessens the overhead and allows people like you and I to participate and get a bigger piece of the pie, if you will. I was involved in other opportunities where the Cash Apps got shut down, your Venmos and your PayPals. With this one here, every single one of your donations goes to your own private, decentralized digital wallet. Decentralized meaning there is no middleman in between. It's peer-to-peer and democratic in nature. You're going to have incredible tools and support. We do these corporate presentations every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a great way for you to expose anyone that you know and love to some powerful presentations and testimonials. Let us do the work for you and help you raise your donations. We like to say, you invite, let us ignite. And then on Saturdays at 2 o'clock p.m., we're going to do trainings to show you how to jumpstart your donations, okay? money for everything, and we mean that literally. Some of the testimonies you guys are going to be hearing will just blow your mind in a very short period of time what people are doing. But this is much bigger than just donations. We're here to tell you the reason why we are rocking and rolling is because we're a global community. Okay, we have a kaleidoscope of people joining forces with us. People of all walks of life, white collar, blue collar, every ethnicity you can imagine are joining forces with us because we understand that we're not going to fall prey to the propaganda in the media in terms of the divide and conquer tactics out there. We understand that we're stronger when we're united, and that's why we're winning and winning big. We're like a global family here. And so we want to encourage you to join forces with us. Now, before we go into some testimonials, I want to go over a few sticking points that people have that we hear a majority of the time when people look at something that's different for them. One of the things we hear, well, isn't this one of those pyramid things? The short answer is no. Pyramids are illegal, and this is legal on all continents. This is crowdfunding, and you can look it up. Google it for yourself if you like. It's the practice of funding a project or venture by raising many small amounts of money from a large number of people, typically via the internet. The reason why people think pyramid is because we say identify two and teach them how to identify two. That's the process. It's not the structure, okay? The structure are infinity signs intertwined. It's a financial superhighway is our structure, and no other company on the planet has this structure. So is it a pyramid? No. You do have to talk to people just like in any business. You have to market, you have to advertise, and we're no different here, but we're definitely not a pyramid. What's the product? The product is crowdfunding. If you ask a bank what their product is, they will tell you they sell money at interest. Crowdfunding was originated as an alternative to going to a bank and taking out interest-bearing loans, okay? And so that's why we don't have a product, because we're crowdfunding, and you can crowdfund for anything. Is this cash gifting? No. Once again, it's crowdfunding. Okay, what a cash gift is the stimulus check that people are getting from the government to stimulate the economy so that money can move, people can go ahead and get a paycheck and take care of their monthly obligations. What I love about what David Rosen has put together with this platform is that we can literally create and stimulate our own economy together with this one here. So I hope you guys can feel my passion. We're very, very excited about what we have our hands on. And what I want to do at this moment in time, I want you guys to hear from a few people. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing from me, but I want you guys to hear from some very, very powerful individuals that really make this thing go. Like I said, we're a global community. And the first person I want you to hear from is someone that I have the utmost respect for. We become like family very, very quickly. And she hails from Iowa, and that's none other than Nalani Rude. Nalani, you out there? Unmute yourself, Nalani, if you're out there.
Yeah. Hello. First off, happy birthday, Greg. I hope you have an amazing day down in Miami. Secondly, my name is Nalani Rude. I am a busy mom to 5, and I am in Iowa. And when I first heard about this, I definitely was not in a good frame of mind. I just came off of something that completely injured myself, many people who I loved and respected. And I was not looking for something, but it absolutely found me. And I said, yes, that was in January. And my whole goal was to just raise enough donations to send our boys to private school. And I thought that would be amazing if that could happen. And it did. Within just a few weeks, March, we raised enough donations to send our boys to private school. And to say that we are thrilled is an understatement. We are forever grateful. What I love best is that this is all automated. I don't have a ton of mental bandwidth to take on anything else. And so the automation was key, and there was nothing complicated that I had to do. So we are co-op 50/50 members for life. So on that note, have an amazing birthday, Greg.
Thank you so much for that, Nalani. You are a superstar, and I appreciate you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day as well. Okay. The next person I want you to hear from It's funny because I said, when I first met him, I said, hey, you believe in love at first sight? Because he was just a ball of energy, just raw, authentic, and he's built huge organizations before. And I'd like for him to share his testimony as well, what Club 50/50's done for him. And that's none other than Thomas Dubois, old Tommy boy. How are you, guy?
Man, I'm awesome, Greg. Thank you so much. And gosh, always love hearing from Nalani, and happy birthday. And Dave and everybody else, good seeing everybody. We're really excited to be a part of Co-op 50/50 tonight. Today, I'm see, that's what you do. You start to lose your sleep, and you're going, is it day? Is it night? What's going on? So, but hey, I was just outside, and I was starting to de-winterize our RV for we own a dog grooming shop in Aspen, and my wife goes on dog grooming shows, and I got to thinking about my grandkids, and so I gave my grandson who just turned 10 a call, and he told me, he says, Grandpa, I've been listening. I keep I listen to what you were teaching on setting goals, and I have a big goal to have a rich grandpa. So but as we were doing that and having a little fun with you there, it really is about that for me. It's about multiple generations. And I love the fact that I'm seeing my daughter get a spark in her eye going, she's made it up to the $4,000 level, and that's really been neat to watch. And we've actually created receiving of 51 days today of over 1,000 a day. And so when something like that starts to happen in somebody's life, if your heart is truly for others, then you think of how many others can have that blessing. I just, while we're on here, I got a call from one of my buddies in Alabama, and he's, how do I go to get your money? I got a friend that wants to get in. He's like 78 years old, and it's just so exciting that he has no clue what he's doing and doesn't care, but he knows that this is going to bless a lot of people. And that's what his heart comes from. His name's Roy Wood. He's just amazing. And then I think of how many lives are being blessed, because I think we're over 20-something thousand in donations out, 23,000 or something. That's $23,000 blessed in other people's hands. And I remember that there's a key word in success, and that word is others. So how many others can we bless? And if we can keep others on our mind and others on our heart, then we can help others become rich grandpas. And with that, I'll give it back to you, brother.
Awesome, Tommy boy. I appreciate you, guy. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
The next person I want you to hear from is someone that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. And, when you meet people, there's kindred spirits. And, when you're out here, you're building and you're leading organizations and you want to see your people win. And there's a lot that falls on you. But, the Creator puts that on you. He wouldn't give that to you if he didn't think you could handle it. And this guy can handle it. And I think we're going to really be doing some incredible things in the future together. We're doing it right now, but we're going to make history. And that's none other than Dap Dunbar. Take it away, brother.
Awesome, man. Happy birthday, by the way. How could you not tell me you were on a flight to my hometown, man? Hello?
Well, I tried calling you. You didn't answer. You was busy on Zoom.
I was on the Zoom.
Do what you're supposed to do. We'll catch up.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Happy birthday, definitely. And ladies and gentlemen, all you need to do is look at my background. Folks of all colors, of all races, truly coming together and doing what God has intended all of us to do, which is to prosper, right? To have a level of servitude. Over this last year and a half, I think all of us have put ourselves in positions, right, to truly understand what is most important in life. We realize that material things are really not what we live for, even though we want to make enough money, right, to have options to be able to attain those things. But love, family, togetherness, happiness, security, those are the things that are just really most important. Being able to do things that you want to do, pay people to do the things that you don't feel like doing, right? Taking vacations when you want to be able to take them. This platform will absolutely do it. So many of you have had success over this last year and a half during this turmoil of a financial crisis that we've had. So many of you have had so many challenges. You've tried so many things. You've been introduced to so many communities and platforms and businesses, and you just haven't had the opportunity to win. This platform that Mr. David Rosen and that Gregory has put together for us is absolutely the platform that can change everyone's lives, and it gives everyone, like Greg said, an equal playing field. All right, every single person. No more people errors, guys. Let the system take care of it all. No one can stop or impede your progress. Whatever it is that you want. You heard how much you can actually make in just 51 days. Guys, we have people on our team. I believe it's almost over 30 people in 2.5 weeks that have already hit the $4,000 wheelhouse. In 2.5 weeks, we haven't got any momentum yet, guys. We're talking about 600 people in a community of thousands that are in this process. You guys are on this call right now all over the world trying to figure out, is this the one? Look at the people, guys. The process works. The system works. Now look at the people and ask yourself that question, man. Thank you guys so much for the platform, and we're ready to take this thing to the next level. So we don't want to see you from the top. We want to see you at